Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me on CW5 News Sports. Postseason play for volleyball starts in less than 2 weeks, and it's going to be intense. But we still got some regular season matchups, so let's get it going. Let's take a nice trip to Escanaba as they were hosting the 11-1 Marquette Redettes. In the first set, Escanaba with the serve. Marquette's quick to respond, and so was Esky. But Maria Mulatto attacking the area when no one was there. Redettes get the point. Later, Marquette, they're going to come with the serve, and Esky, they're going to go ahead and get some good passes, and it gets it over. Redettes with a nice save right there, and they're able to eventually respond. But Nicole Kamen fires off a nice shot, and that gets Esky the point. Few scores later, Esky is leading, and you're about to see something you've already seen. Maria Mulatto, bam, that nice shot. Redettes get the point. Later, first set, and Escanaba with the serve, and they're still leading in this one. It's close right here, but Esky with great saves, kind of keep the ball in play. And eventually, it's going to go ahead and set it up for Anna Smith. She comes in from the corner, and whack, she gets the point for Esky. It was a great battle tonight, but Marquette survives on the road against Escanaba, 3-2. And in other volleyball scores around the Upper Peninsula, Manistee swept Gladstone tonight, 3-0. The scores were 25-14, 25-8, and 25-11. And Hohen was victorious tonight, winning the Copper Spike. Such a great tradition, folks. The scores were 25-14, 25-13, and 25-16 Gremlin sweep. Now, this is the final week of the regular season, and it's been fun. Then next week, we get down to business with the playoffs, where everyone will be in it. It's going to be an exciting time and something none of us has really ever seen. But before we get to that, let's check out some matchups for this last weekend of regular season. So let's start with the 11-man. Lots of games got canceled due to teams quarantining, but this is the list that we got right now, and that's subject to change if anything happens. And you can email us or call us if anything, so we can make sure that we have the right schedule. Escanaba's visiting Gladstone. That rivalry is always a battle, and I cannot wait. Number 1 ranked Marquette taking on number 6 ranked Calumet. Redmond have been hot lately, especially with last week's victory against Esky. But Calumet is coming off a nice win against Hancock, so it's anyone's game. Next, we have West Iron County Whitecons are at St. Ignace. Sheboygan taking on number 3 ranked Sault Ste. Marie in their dominant run game. And that Broncos of Bark River Harris visit the Lance Purple Hornets. And in 8-man, it's a battle of ranked teams. Number 4 Lake Leonard Hubble and number 5 Munising. Surely going to be a battle no one's going to want to miss. And number 2 ranked North Central is visiting Stevenson Eagles. And Newberry plays host to Igadine. The number 6 ranked Forest Park battles Ontonagon at the Gladiators house. And number 3 Cedarville takes on Rutgers. Now with that being said, let's check out some keys to some of these games tomorrow. Escanaba, where they have to keep up with the Braves. Gladstone proved to be so much in Kingsford, and they proved that they could be in a shootout. But last week, Esky saw that they couldn't do that with Marquette. So they have to be able to respond to the Braves if they score so they can stay in the game. But next, you have Calumet's run game has to be a factor. In week 2, Christopher Pierce was one of the reasons the Blue Devils won against Marquette. They ran it late in the game, and Redmond just couldn't stop it. If Dryden Nelson can gash the middle of the Redmond's defense, that would be very beneficial to Calumet possibly coming up with the dub. So we're just going to go ahead and keep with the run game as Munising has to stop Lake Linden Hubble's run game for they to stay competitive. Brandon LaVinge and Caleb Klein have led that rushing attack for the Lakes this season, and it's been phenomenal. The Mustangs, they have to find a way to contain those two. Same thing for the Lakes, though. If they could stop Munising's run and force them to throw, which isn't something that they usually do, it's not their strong suit, they will have a chance to win that game as well.